Are you ready for a whirlwind of football controversies? Welcome to a deep dive into the complex world of national allegiances in football. Today, we will be examining the stories of 10 famous footballers who made the surprising choice to represent a national team different from what you might have expected. These players have been at the center of debates, controversies, and even faced harsh criticism for their decisions. But what really motivated them to make such choices? And what does it reveal about the multifaceted world of football? Stay tuned until the end of the shocking tales of the final 3 players that will leave you utterly astounded. So buckle up and prepare to have your football understanding challenged like never before. Let's get into it. Number 10. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Ladies and gentlemen, we're about to enter the realm of Zlatan Ibrahimovic, where football and ego collide in spectacular fashion. Now, when it comes to the concept of a footballer betraying their country, one cannot ignore the audacious persona of Zlatan. Picture this: Zlatan Ibrahimovic, the Swedish giant with a lion's mane for hair, towering over defenders like they're mere mortals. But did you know that this mystical creature had the audacity to play for different national teams throughout his career? Zlatan's journey took him from representing Sweden, the land of IKEA and meatballs, to playing for Yugoslavia and then later for Bosnia and Herzegovina. It's like he was collecting national teams as if they were rare trading cards. But hey, let's not get our socks in a twist. Zlatan is a man of mystery, and he marches at the beat of his own drum. Who are we to question the decision of a man who once said he'd buy a diamond-studded bicycle if he won the World Cup? So, let's put on our imaginary hats, sit back, and enjoy the spectacle that is Zlatan Ibrahimovic. He may have betrayed a few countries along the way, but when it comes to entertainment, he's a one-man show that we just can't resist. The legend of Zlatan continues, my friends. Number 9. Thiago Alcantara. He was born in Italy, but grew up in Spain, and began his football career in Barcelona's youth academy. Although he was eligible to play for Italy and Brazil due to his parents' nationality, he chose to represent Spain at the international level. Thiago's decision to play for Spain was a personal one, based on his upbringing and connection to the country. As a skilled midfielder, he has been a valuable member of the Spanish national team in the UEFA European Championship in 2020. Overall, it's important to respect a footballer's decision to represent a different country, as it is a personal choice based on their individual circumstances and connections. But can we consider it as a betrayal? Well, we should celebrate the diversity and inclusivity that football brings and avoid using derogatory or disrespectful language toward any player or country. Thiago's young brother is also a football representing the Brazilian national team, so it seems like the family is born to play football. Number 8. Mauro Icardi. Mauro Icardi was eligible to play for both Argentina and Italy due to his family's heritage. After considering his options, he made a personal decision to represent Argentina. This decision was based on his individual circumstances and aspirations as a footballer. While some may view Icardi's decision as a betrayal, it's important to remember that he has the right to choose which national team he wishes to represent. What do you guys think? Is it fair to criticize his decision? Well, it's purely his choice. We should respect each player's personal decision, whether they choose to represent their country of birth or another country. They're all working hard to achieve their dreams on the world stage. Number 7. Erling Haaland. Well, it looks like we've got ourselves a classic case of a footballer betraying their country. Oh wait, did I say betraying? I meant to say making a personal decision to represent a different national team based on their own individual circumstances. Silly me. Yes, Erling Haaland was born in Leeds, England, but he chose to represent Norway at the international level. I mean, who wouldn't want to play for the country that gave us brown cheese and stunning fjords? Can you blame the guy? In any case, let's all agree to cut the guy some slack. He's just trying to make a name for himself on the world stage, and if that means representing a different country than the one he was born in, then so be it. Hey, maybe one day he'll even start his own country and be the only player on his national team. The possibilities are endless. Number 6. Raheem Sterling. Raheem was born in Jamaica and lived with his mother. Something bad happened with his mother, and his father was also murdered by a gang. He was just 2 years old at the time, so to get out of that tense environment and to forget what had happened with them, his mother took him to London when he was 5. So Raheem grew up in London since then, and he was picked up by the London team. So from that time, Raheem played for London instead of Jamaica. But before we move forward, don't forget to hit that subscribe button to your favorite Football Plaza, and like the video as well, so that we can bring you some more juicy and informative videos for you. When I mean juicy news, I mean that you'll feel refreshed after knowing what you didn't know earlier about the world of football. Number 5. Kalidou Koulibaly. So guys, looks like we've got another footballer who's betrayed their country. I mean, come on, Kalidou Koulibaly, couldn't you have at least flipped a coin or something? But in all seriousness, Koulibaly had a tough decision to make. He could have played for France, the land of croissants and wine, or he could have represented Senegal, the land of, well, I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's lovely. In the end, Koulibaly chose Senegal, and we should respect his decision. I mean, who wouldn't want to play for a team that brought us Papa Boba Dia and El Hadji Diouf? Those are some pretty great names. In the end, Koulibaly chose Senegal. So, let's all just relax and enjoy the game. Whether a player chooses to represent their country of birth or another country, it's all about playing with passion, skill, and heart. And maybe one day, Koulibaly will lead Senegal to World Cup glory, and we'll be singing Sadio Mané, Mané at the top of our lungs. Number 4. Nani. We've got ourselves a juicy case of a footballer betraying their country. The culprit this time? None other than Nani, the flying winger born to Cape Verde, who had the nerve to choose to play for Portugal instead. The nerve! Sure, Cape Verde may have given us beautiful beaches, great music, and unique culture. But let's be real, we're all about the Portugal life. Cristiano Ronaldo, the Mediterranean climate, and some of the world's finest wine. Need I say more? But before we start throwing shade at Nani, let's remember that he had every right to make his own decision. It's not like he was plotting a hostile takeover of Cape Verde or anything. He just wanted to represent Portugal on the international stage and live his best life. And honestly, who can blame him? Have you seen those Portuguese pastries? So let's give Nani a break and celebrate the beautiful game that brings us all together. Whether a player chooses to represent their country of birth or another country, it's all part of the magic of football. Number 3. Kylian Mbappe. Hold on to your brace, folks. It looks like we've got another footballer who's been accused of betraying their own country. Kylian Mbappe, who has ancestry from Cameroon, chose to represent France at the international level. Sacré bleu, how could he do such a thing? But before we start burning croissants in protest, let's remember that Mbappe made a personal decision based on his own individual circumstances and aspirations. And let's face it, who wouldn't want to represent the country that gave us baguettes, wine, and the Eiffel Tower? So let's all put down our berets and embrace his decision and the inclusivity that football brings. Whether a player chooses to represent their country of birth or another country, it's their decision, and we should respect it. Who knows? Maybe one day Mbappe will even start his own country, where everyone has a bakery in their backyard and the national anthem is sung in French and Cameroonian. Number 2. Cristiano Ronaldo. Brace yourselves for the name that needs no introduction. Cristiano Ronaldo. Known for his chiseled abs, impeccable style, and mind-boggling football skills, Ronaldo has mesmerized fans worldwide. But did you know that even the mighty Ronaldo has faced accusations of betraying his country? Yes, the man who put Portugal on his back and carried them to the Euro Nations League glory had the audacity to play for another national team in his early days. You see, Ronaldo was born and raised on the beautiful island of Madeira, Portugal. But wait for it, he also had the option to represent, wait for it, Brazil. I can hear the gasps of disbelief echoing through the stadium. How could Ronaldo, the Portuguese pride and joy, even contemplate playing for Brazil, the land of samba and 5 World Cup titles? It's like the football equivalent of switching from pizza to sushi. But before we start throwing penalty flags, let's remember that Ronaldo's loyalty to Portugal never wavered. He ultimately chose to represent his beloved home country, and the rest is history. He became a national treasure, a symbol of Portuguese football greatness, and a worldwide superstar. Number 1. Lionel Messi. Guys, get ready to enter the magical world of Lionel Messi. With his quick feet, mesmerizing dribble, and a left foot that's pure poetry in motion, Messi has captured the hearts of football fans around the globe. But wait, hold your breath, because we're about to uncover a story of a footballer who has faced accusations of betrayal. Yeah, you heard it right. Even the mighty Messi hasn't been spared from the whispers of betrayal. Born in Rosario, Argentina, this pint-sized football wizard had the audacity to consider playing for Spain. Can you imagine the chaos that would have caused? Tango turning into flamenco, mate being swapped for paella. It's a football fusion that would have rocked the world. But fret not, my friends, for loyalty runs deep within Messi's veins. He chose to represent his beloved Argentina, a country that gave us tango, empanadas, and the passionate chants of La Albiceleste. Messi donned the blue and white stripes with pride and carried the weight of the nation on his shoulders. So let's brush off those whispers of betrayal and celebrate Messi's incredible journey. From his mesmerizing performances in Barcelona to his dazzling moments on the international stage, he has given us memories that will last a lifetime. The love for Messi knows no boundaries, and whether you're from Argentina or any other corner of the world, we can all agree that this little genius has a place in all of our hearts. So that's all for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. What are your thoughts on the concept of a footballer betraying their country by choosing to represent a different national team? Do you think it's fair to criticize or use derogatory language toward players who make this personal decision? Let us know in the comments section. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, Football Plaza. Also, turn on the bell notifications so you never miss out on new content. And if you want to watch a video on 10 footballers who absolutely hate Messi, then click on the video on your left. And thanks for watching.